Namaste, my name is 𝗤𝗏𝘅𝗍𝗍. I'm a specialist in combat science and special tactics, and I head this organization, Indian Institute of Special Tactics and Combat Science, and I'm the founder of 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗁 Krav Maga Self-Defense Military Combat Academy. In this video, my aim is to introduce you to what a little bit about self-defense is, how it is different from mixed martial arts, and what unique features I offer. To make you understand, I have to give you real life examples. So we'll have 4 crime situations. In the first, we're dealing with a child being abused by a teacher. In the second, we are dealing with a domestic case of violence where either a woman is being assaulted or it's a sexual harassment inside the corporate, or an elderly person is being attacked by a servant. In the third scenario, we are having a robbery situation where a bad person is robbing a man. And in the fourth situation, we are having, let's say, a terror situation where there's a bomb blast and a shootout. So let's assume first we go with the simple punch and kicks and the tricks. The regular style of training that we offer in combat capsules is kind of mimicking what mixed martial art or martial arts training is without the rules. So we are training you so-called the gradual way of training to deal with a possible average crime situation. The only problem in that is there's nothing called average crime situation, because every crime is different. So sometimes people come with a very limited mindset and they say, no, we only want to train the way it has been taught for the last 2000 years. So we cannot help it, we have to train them in the same way. Of course, we are upgrading the knowledge with more scientific aspect of self-defense training, Krav Maga in specific, and at the same time we are giving them the combat science. We're giving them neurobehavioral programming. So all the modern aspect of training along with that traditional mindset. But in this 4 scenarios, the punches and kicks, how effective is there, you will see for yourself. First, let's say in the child abuse, the child knows martial arts, but can she go and punch the teacher? Can she go and punch a family member who is abusing her? Most probably not. The size and strength will be an issue. Known attackers will be an issue. She does not know how to deal with this problem the next day, because the next day she has to stay and go to the school in the same place. So the punches and kicks in itself will not solve the problem. Terror situation, there punches and kicks are ineffective against bullets or bombs. In a domestic violence situation, again, size and strength issue is there, whether you are a senior citizen or whether you are a woman. Known attackers, because you have to work with that same person or live with that same person, the chances of you punching and kicking that person is very less. And last, robbery situation, okay, there might be a scene there where you punch and kick your way out, but here, because of the limitation of training, what if the crime is not the same way that has been taught in the class? What if the criminal is changing the position? What if the knife suddenly becomes a gun or a sword, or there are multiple attackers, or you're already injured in the first stab and then the attack is happening? So if the derivative of the crime changes, you are also not taught how to change with it, with just punches, kicks, tricks. So that's where the self-defense, or especially the Krav Maga and my academy, the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗁 Krav Maga, emphasizes on that we explain all the derivatives. We explain you how to deal with known attackers. We explain to you how to deal with terror situation. We explain to you how to deal with sexual harassment, rape situation, assault situation. We teach children how to deal with a crime situation where size and strength or authority will be there. So most of the time our focus is not on just punching and kicking, but how to prevent, avoid and escape. But yes, if the situation arises, then we go to brute violence. So where the objective is, I need to escape from this situation, whether I'm a child, whether I'm a girl, whether I'm a elderly person or a man coming from work, I need to survive and go back home. So we obviously divide our training in the combat capsules and the special capsules. You can see the emphasis on each specific subject is there in the special capsule. So you learn how to deal with terror situation in the special capsules. How to barricade the room, how to deal with injuries, how to deal with stampede, if the building falls after the bomb blast, what to do, how to escape from that situation, if you're injured, what to do, how to evacuate yourself. So many factors that is there in a terror situation or any other situation like that. How to protect your family can also be in one capsule. So In the special capsule, you're dealing with that particular subject and go in depth in that subject. Your size, your strength, your fitness is irrelevant in that. Yes, we do include combat fitness. I'm not saying we're not including it. In combat fitness is included in every chapter, in every course that you go through. Okay, so, and don't worry about it is too fast or not. We had designed it so that an average person can easily learn any kind of special capsules. Domestic situations also, we are teaching you how to deal with sexual harassment for women, how to deal with anti-rape situation, anti-assault situation, whether it's a domestic violence situation, whether it's an elderly person dealing with a servant. So dealing with the known attackers, how to handle the size and strength issues, how to deal with each specific crime. So all that is taught in both special capsules, more in depth there, and on combat capsules somewhere on the line. We also deal with robbery situation, how to protect your family, especially for men of different age and different fitness size. So whether you're an elderly person, whether you are a young person, whether you're dealing with bullyism, whether you're dealing with robbery, or how to protect your family, each special capsule also has a knowledge. The combat capsules also has a knowledge. This is a little slower, this is direct. Both has combat fitness in them. So you're learning all the aspects of how to fight. The last for the children, again we're dealing with bullyism, we're dealing with known attackers, we're dealing with abuse, we're dealing with kidnapping. So anywhere at the age of 6 and above, you can learn how to deal with this situation. You're dealing with how to deal with adults. Most of the time our focus is not teaching you violent action because we don't want you to abuse it with your friends or with your parents. The idea is you learn how to prevent, avoid and escape majority of the crime situation with children so that you can reach home safe. So please go through my website, read through it. If you have any queries, give me a call. I will explain and give this orientation again for you. Even if you come to my center, meet my students, talk to them about their experiences. I don't have a fancy centers, okay? I don't have bags hanging around what you see in the movies. My focus is I want to give you hardcore real training. So our equipment is more hardcore. Our equipment is more real. We train in the realistic aspect of training. So our floors are not well cushioned and it's a real floor. It's an ordinary floor. It's a garage or it's a room. It's concrete. It's steel. So we're dealing with what reality will be there. If you train in a fancy studio and you suddenly go out in the roughness of a real life kind of situation, you will not be able to equate the tactics or the knowledge or the psychological aspect will not be able to help you in how to get out of situation. Okay? We are not just here giving certification. We are not here just doing what other people do. Our focus is you should be able to survive, and in somewhere you need to challenge your insecurities, you need to challenge your weaknesses, then only you can emerge as a badass warrior. Give me a call at 988-6769281 if you have more queries. Jai Hind.